If you've been thinking about hosting a virtual summit, one of the biggest decisions you're going to have to make is choosing the right topic. And the good topic can truly make or break your event. So stay tuned to see how you can choose the right theme for your event. First up with picking a theme, we want to start with you. We want to look at why you want to host this event in the first place. Are you preparing for a launch? Are you wanting to grow your list off social media? Whatever the motivating factor is, we want to make sure that we're designing a theme that feeds into that. If you're launching something specific, we need your summit to lead naturally into that. So you need a theme that's closely tied to your offer. While if you're looking for general list growth, you can go a bit broader, but might want to play with more topical, maybe even more controversial topics that really get people's attention. We can also look at your own values, your mission as a business and a person, and look for things that you really stand for to plant a flag in the ground. There are many summits to choose from these days, and the ones that do the best have a real perspective behind them. So don't be shy to infuse your values and your mission into the theme and the topic of your summit. An example of this would be if there are world events that are impacting the work you do or the people you work with. Actually addressing that head on in your summit can really make people feel seen and create a space for people to commune over this thing that is very topical and very top of mind for them. And again, can create a sense of community, which is one of the great features of hosting a summit, is we can create a pretty instant community around you. So lean in if there are things happening in real time in your industry. Next up, let's look at your people. Who are you wanting to attract more of? This is your ideal client avatar if you've done that, but I want you to get a little bit more specific than just a broad general audience. If you're launching a specific offer, definitely go in for a topic that's going to appeal to those specific people. But even if you're not, if your goals are more list growth or visibility, we can still lean in to those specific people and the things they're dealing with now. Specifically with how it interacts with their work, what's going on with their world. If you can tap into what's keeping them up at night or questions they're trying to answer, you'll be onto a topic that they cannot help but sign up to hear more about. Speaking of their industry, you want to make sure your summit feels topical and timely. So if there are shifts in your industry, if things are changing, it's really helpful to lean in and address those front on. You can also look at the things that competitors are talking about and either lean in and create the space for those conversations, or go the other direction and create something that stands out. Really lean into your perspectives and what you have to say about your industry. Remember, you're the expert here, even if you don't quite feel like it yet. Hosting a summit is a way for you to, again, plant that flag in the ground and say, this is what you stand for. This is the kind of brand you are in your industry. And it creates a lot of brand recognition behind it. So saying something specific with your summit is a really good idea. You can also look for gaps that you're seeing in the industry. If there's conversations that you feel like aren't being had, there's topics that you don't think get enough airtime, hosting a summit around those themes can be a great way to create the conversations you wish you were having. Another angle you could take is to look at what's happening in those closed circles. What's happening behind the scenes in your industry that maybe your public aren't aware about? Are there conversations you're having with peers, with your competitors, or within your network that could be really interesting to address publicly with your audience too? Being the one to bring those conversations to the table can really set you apart and help you feel like a guide in this industry. And specifically, if you've got something that you know people in your industry are talking about, that's a great in to find speakers. And speaking of speakers, if you're curious about how to find top quality speakers for your summit, I encourage you to grab my guide down below that has my best tips for finding standout speakers, as well as a bunch of templates to help you do so. So look below the video for that link. As we think about our topics, we've been very strategic. We've been looking at all of the intelligent angles we might take. There's one prompt I want you to run every idea by. And that's, how excited are you? If you pick a topic that you're excited about, that you can't wait to share with people, it will show. Your level of excitement for your summit and your topic directly translates into how excited your speakers will be and how excited your attendees will be. So while we can strategize your topic as much as you like, your excitement will ultimately be what gets people on board. So if you've had an idea on your heart or your mind for years, it's probably the thing. It's probably the one that you actually should lean into, and maybe you're scared because it doesn't sound that strategic. But there's definitely ways to tailor and tweak topics that you're excited about to still get the results you're looking for, and that's something I love doing with people inside my Standout Summit strategy sessions. We can matchmake your shiny ideas and your strategy for your business and find that happy middle ground that helps you have both. So now hopefully you've got some ideas for topics for your first or next summit, but please don't let them get stuck as one-day ideas. You don't want someone else to host quote-unquote your event. We want to start mapping out that summit soon so that you can bring it into reality. You can learn more about my Standout Summit strategy sessions and book yours via the link below, and I would love to design your Standout Summit topic and all the moving parts to help bring it to life together. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you make sure you don't miss my next video.